Well, hello there again. So, well, luckily I did watch the first episode, or just ended watching the first episode of Kakumeiki Valvrave season 2, or Valvrave the Liberator. So, I will give my first impressions on it, and like I did promise in the last video of the first season, I will try to do the reviews for the season of 2 of Kakumeiki Valvrave also, but probably I will only be releasing the videos related with the series probably on Sundays, not exactly on the day that it will came out, but on Sundays, most likely. So, well, the episode starts with the guy that is the chancellor of Dorsia and commander in chief of Commander Kane. He kind of goes to the meeting with the Magus and the council, and eventually he is turned into a Magus. That, well, they are kind of vampire being like. And then we get to the the battle, the last battle of the first season inside Model 77 against Deckard Cain and the Dortian forces and with Naruto and such. And we see that the spirit that is inside the Valvrave that Naruto is piloting is kind of linked with the spirit that Cain put into the unfinished Valvrave. And they try to communicate after a very hard fight battle, and but eventually they their communication is cut short. So then, after the battle, they return. They were able to go to the moon, enter the neutral area. Saki kind of became a pop idol for young men, and Naruto kind of becomes the hero of the resistance against the Darshan military occupation through the world and such. And during the rebuild process of Model 77, we see um, that the Aros Federation basically kinda does to the Model 77 like a system of protectorate, that they take the control of customs, they take the resupplying of the model and such under their command. Well, I guess that their hidden agenda will be eventually to also get his hands on the Valvrave technology. Mm, so, and then we also have the situation in Dorche. We see Kivir and Adre, they are training to become better pilots. And we also see Aruto struggling with the fact that he does not want to hurt people, and he asks the teacher and LF to put him in jail, let's say in that way, and to make body experimentations with him to try to find the truth about his power and the power regarding the Valvrave technology and such. And eventually they decided that they need to go to the Earth and using the Valvraves, but then a situation happens that the Valvraves are not connecting. and nobody knows about it, but the professor and kind of came to the conclusion that the Valvrave moves through runes, and these runes need apparently the birth of uh, Aruto when he bites people. Basically, he needs to continue doing that to recharge the Valvraves. Uh, and he is very doubtful about it and about these consequences. And when they are ready to go to Earth, he kind of Rukino kind of frees him and kind of offers himself to him for him to bite her and such, but he kind of refuses and then he kind of run away and eventually encounters LL that kind of points uh, a dagger to his neck, saying that if he uh, wants to die, he will help him out. But then another one needs to be chosen as a Valver's pilot because apparently Arutu is kind of the well, apparently the others do not need to go into a rampage trying to bite other people and such, but Arutu needs to do it because he is kind of the coordinator coordinator of all. And if he does not do it, the Valvraves eventually will not move and will not be fed and will not be recharged. So that's kind of tough for a guy like Naruto that does not want or enjoys or hurting others. But eventually he copes to that reality and says that, well, if I need to do it, I will do it. And eventually, when they start going to Earth, they are kind of intercepted by a Darshan fleet. And during the battle, Naruto kind of says that after they returned to Earth and after they met with the people behind the Valvrave technology and such, and finding the truth, he will personally destroy the several Valvraves for other people not be cursed like this group. And basically that's the, the episode roughly. It's a good returning of the series. It kind of picks up when the last one ended in a way, and then it kind of gave us the aftermatch of the final season and what happened in a couple of months between the end of the first season and the battle in Model 77 and their arriving at the moon sphere. And well, apparently the now this part of the series will be on Earth apparently. So that will be interesting. I'm looking forward for the next episode, uh, and I do think that the series will be also amazing like the previous one, and it will be even more complete. So that will be very interesting, and it was good to see all the characters returning and what happened between the battle in Model 77 and now this new battle front that opens probably against the Magius. I do fear that Kanan is Commander in Chief, the Chancellor. Probably they will try to manipulate the Darshans because at the end of the episode, after the credits, we see Kane and Mirko, Amadeus Mirko, the Chancellor, and they are kind of into a lab where apparently there are new Valvraves being done. So will this mean that the group that was with LL will become eventually the pilots of these Darshan Valvraves? So it's quite interesting, curious, and I'm quite interesting to see it. So, well, that's it. So, sorry for the delay, but like I did say, probably I will only be releasing the Kakumeiki Valvrave reviews on Sundays, most likely from now on, or at least in a couple of months, because I will be busy, very busy. So hope you enjoy this video. Thanks for watching. Stay well, peace, and see you soon.